put your underwear somewhere safe. The pleasure is all mine to have you back, who can say for sure what action is required. I've compiled some material I think you'll find quite intriguing, and we'll be discussing it today. Do not overlook the necessity of subscribing. Let's see what we have in store for us today. And while we're at it, why don't you share this for more goodies and leave a comment below? The optimistic conversation that kicks off the committee's efforts to return investors' money from Terra Luna. After a particularly trying few months in which the ecosystems of 10 countries suddenly and catastrophically crashed, the leading virtual asset exchange in Korea, UP, has declared that it will be giving back the 9.5 billion won in commissions it made during the lunar crash in May, resuming communication with investors and other major market participants. After the May 10s, Corby announced it would utilize the transaction fees from any lunar-related activities to bolster consumers who had suffered losses due to crypto deposits, blunders, or phishing scams. Neither party has taken any formal action to fulfill the 4 pledges noted above. The Korean press has recently conducted a probe of how CBC Biz affirmed, according to the same CBC report, Corby made an estimated 27 million won in commissions by the end of the mentioned time period. The exchange, though, is still debating how best to put it to use. There does not appear to have been the formation of an expert committee to decide how the fees will be spent, which is rather similar to the optimistic position as reported by SBS. However, the exchange indicated that during times of crisis, we feel moral responsibility beyond that which is required by law about investment losses. UP will instead organize a separate group of internal and external specialists to discuss how and where the transaction fee would be spent. Does the postponement result in a reduced return for investors? Does this Terra scandal? For this reason, cryptocurrency values have plummeted. Resultantly, the longer it takes to issue a full refund, the fewer investors can be refunded at once. Therefore, C must restore less to them than B. Notice time goes on. Less and less money needs to be reimbursed for the original fees. This is because the price of Bitcoin has fluctuated from the 30,000 level at the end of May to the present level of 22,000. Bitcoin wallets with wild fees will be subject to this limit. In a hopeful turn of events, the CBC investigation found that a commission will be established soon. In particular, the panel will be in charge of determining the methodology for calculating the fee amount and the total cost of any refunds to the above 99.5 billion won that authorities may have ever put up. As estimated by SBS, the same student deflated 7.3 billion won as of August 10th. The market has really surged today, and it was really incredible to see how many coins just went up and still continue to move up gradually. So that's what we've got on enough data on the table for a classic as of the present. From a low of around $17,100, as seen on a 24-hour chart, to a high of around $1,850, a whopping increase of over 600%, and already through a new record this week. Ethereum has shown an incredible volatility, a new peak. That said, I acknowledge that this does occur. So, please subscribe and share for more content, and I'll see you in the next installment.